to one and all present here. I am Vibha from grade 9 here to tell you all about cells, the unit of life. You all might have heard about matter. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Do you know what matter is made up of? Yes, matter is made up of small particles called atoms. Similarly, cells are also made up of, our body is also made up of small structures called cells. The cell is the fundamental structural and functional unit of all living beings. Most organisms, including ourselves, start life as a single cell called the zygote. The cells are so small that they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It was therefore natural that their existence could only be detected after the invention of the microscopes. Robert Hooke, an English scientist, invented the compound microscopes. Later on, using the compound microscope, Hooke examined a thin slice of cord under his microscope and observed that it was made of tiny box-like compartments piled up together. This reminded him of the rooms or cells of monks in a monastery. So he said that the cord was made of cells. By this way, the tiny structures by which every organism was made of came to be known as cells. Most parts of the cell have a definite shape, a definite function, and a definite structure. Such parts of a cell are called the cell organelles. Now let us see about various cell organelles with reference to the plant and animal cells. Cell membrane. The cell membrane is present in both plant and animal cells. The cell membrane is living and it is selectively permeable. That is, it allows only certain substances to pass through it while prevents the other substances. Cell wall. The cell wall is present only in the plant cells. Plant cells have cell walls surrounding their cell membrane which gives shape and rigidity to the cell. It is freely permeable, allowing the substances to pass through and leave the cell without any hindrance. Cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like fluid present in both the plant and animal cells. It occupies most part of the cell within the cell membrane. Various chemical reactions take place in the cytoplasm and also all the other cell organelles are embedded in the cytoplasm. Endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is an irregular network of double membranes distributed over the cytoplasm of a cell. It also frames the supporting work and also serves as a pathway for the distribution of materials from one part to the other. Ribosomes. Ribosomes are small granules that are either scattered freely in the cytoplasm or attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. The ribosomes are the sites of protein synthesis. Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus. It is the part of the cell which occurs as small granules which are originated from the endoplasmic reticulum. They are concerned with the secretions of the cell such as hormones and enzymes and their transport to different parts of the cell. Lysosomes. Lysosomes are small vesicles of different shapes present in the cells which contains digestive enzymes. Their enzymes digest and destroy foreign substances around them, and it also kills the injured or damaged cells on its own. So it is also known as the suicidal bags. Mitochondria. The mitochondria are also present in both the plant and animal cells. The mitochondria are spherical or rod-shaped bodies. The mitochondria are the sites where cell respiration occurs to release energy. This energy is stored in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. Because they store ATP, they are also known as the powerhouse of the cell. Nucleus. The nucleus is the controlling center of the cell. It is a small spherical mass located somewhat in the center of the cytoplasm. It regulates various life processes and also contains chromosomes which determine heredity. Vacuoles. The vacuoles are certain clear spaces in the cell which store water and Waste materials. They are larger in size in the plant cells when compared to the animal cells. Plastids. Plastids are present only in the plant cells. Depending upon the color, they are of three types: leucoplast, chloroplast, and chromoplast. Leucoplast. These are colorless plastids which help in the storage of food materials. Chloroplast. These are green colored plastids which help in photosynthesis. And chromoplast. These are colored plastids other than green which help in pollination. Centrosomes. Centrosomes are only present in the animal cells. It initiates cell division by forming spindle fibers. So these are the various cell organelles present in the plant and animal cell. Now let's summarize from the beginning. The cell is the fundamental, structural and functional unit of all living organisms. Every organism, including ourselves, are made of cells. Cells are so small that they cannot be seen with the naked eye. And Robert Hooke, an English scientist, invented the compound microscope, and he also discovered the cells through the compound microscope. Most parts of the cell which have a definite shape, a definite structure and a definite function are called the cell organelles. Then we learned about various cell organelles and their structure and their function with reference to the plant and animal cells, like the cell membrane, the cell wall, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus, lysosomes, vacuoles, mitochondria, etc. Did you all enjoy the session?
Yes.
Now can I ask you all some questions?
Yes.
What is a cell? Yes, the cell is the fundamental structural and functional unit of all living organisms. Who discovered the cell? Yes, Robert Hooke discovered the cell. Which part of the cell is also known as the suicidal bags? Yes, lysosomes are also called as the suicidal bags. And what are the three types of plastids? Yes, plastids are of three types: leucoplast, chloroplast and chromoplast. Thank you.